What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of My Take. Where today our Oakland Raiders lost to the LA Chargers 20-6. In a game in which today I'm gonna be a little more optimistic in my take today, because last week I think when I talked about what I saw from the team, I just felt like John Gruden had lost the team. But watching today and watching today's game, I feel like, no, they haven't. I think what they're doing now is weeding out the players, playing the young players, just let them go ahead and play. So, you know how I do it. I'm going to get into my take. I talk about the offense, defense, and special teams, and coaching. So we're going to start off with the offense. Offensively, it started off fairly well, except when they drove down, and got into the red zone. They fizzled. I just didn't like the play call that they did on 3rd and 1 by handing the ball off to Doug Martin. I believe that that's where play action should come into play to me, on that 3rd and 1, and then on 4th and 1 you do a jet sweep, and the Chargers were kind of ready for that. The field shrinks from that point, and I don't understand why Gruden or Olsen or whoever called that particular play made that call on that, or called for that type of design. If you are, I would have said fake it to make them think that they were going to do a jet sweep, and then you let Carr go ahead and run. On my take of them not allowing Carr to run, even though he was scrambling today, took some sacks. I don't think they want Carr to run the ball or have to do with anything, because Carr played hurt. And Carr gets hurt fairly easy. Let me say it that way. So, to me, they could have did some bootlegs on the Chargers, because the Chargers knew what type of play that they were running on offense, and they could have got away with a bunch of quarterback bootlegs to me. Easily, a bunch of them. Offensive line played horrible again today. Well, I'm not going to say horrible. I'm going to say slightly under par. Considering, you got two, of your guys hurting on the left side, left tackle Miller, and your left guard, Caliche. I seen today Gabe Jackson make a mistake, and that was the mistake when Derek Carr got sacked, and I think that's the play he fumbled the ball. And if you look at that play, I saw Gabe was too busy looking to his left. And to me, when you're a right guard, your focus should be to your right. You just kind of feel with your hand, and you focus your attention to the right just in case the tackle and the end stunt, so you'll know what's going on. And you got a rookie right tackle over there as well, but to see his focus was on the left side, kind of like, But I understand this line in itself is ailing and hurting. So I believe Carr, when he fumbled the ball, the Chargers got the ball and took it back, downfield. I believe, to me, he should have just went down, instead of always trying to put his hand out, because that's what I seen right there. Him putting his hand out is like basically when you're a kid riding a bike and you're getting ready to fall, you brace yourself from the impact. And so what happens to me and what I see is that's him trying to prevent from him getting injured. That's the way I look at it, and that's the way I see it from Carr. I still see him having problems reading and going through his progressions. I don't see a lot of plays in which, receivers are open. There are plays that are designed for receivers to be open. I like how the way he's building a little chemistry with LaFell. That's good to see, even though he went to him that one too many times in the end. I almost had to pick in the end zone when he went to LaFell on the corner route. On the out route, should I say, and almost got it picked. I almost take it to the house for a pick 6, but we got away with it, ended up getting 3. So it's the same old when it comes to the offense. It ain't really too much that I need to be going over, and it's the same old. I mean, the quarterback himself, to me, just doesn't look right to me right now. Now, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and, let him get used to this offense so that, he'll be in his second year coming up next year, because whether we like it or not, Carr is going to be our quarterback for the foreseeable future. He will be the quarterback when they go to Las Vegas, bar anything else happening to him. So we might as well just go on ahead and just call it like we see it. He is the quarterback of the future. Going ahead and, hopefully he can get some stability with this same offense, same offensive scheme. So that's my take with the offense. So I want to say Doug Martin did pretty good running the ball as well. I wish I would have seen Cook got into the ball game with just a little bit more, but that one play that he took his eyes off the ball hurt, because if he would have caught that, that would have, kept the one drive going in the first half. And it's just like sad to see, but I gotta say that I don't see the team, doing anything from this point forward, because our next opponent, I think, is Arizona. And I don't see us winning against Arizona either. Looking at how the way the offensive line is right now, I just don't see us beating Arizona. So, defense, they played hard today. They played hard. Now, that could have been the fact that it's a divisional game, and, everybody always gets up for a divisional game. So, this coming game right here against against Arizona is going to tell us the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Because what we're going to find out is are they going to play like they played the 49ers, or are they going to play like they played against the Chargers? This is going to tell me about Gunther. So it's good to see Rashad Melvin back out there. Worley got beat again. He did. And Garyon got beat as well when he missed a tackle. Oh, I was so pissed when I seen Reggie Nelson missed Gordon on that one play where Gordon took it to the house on a passing play. And I just could not understand how Garyon missed a tackle, but then I can understand how Reggie's right there in his face and Reggie just could not just make the tackle. I just don't fucking get it. I just really don't understand why and how he allowed that Gordon to just go around him. I like what I seen today with Carl Joseph. Carl Joseph is trying to basically, to me, y'all, audition for other teams to be playing elsewhere, because that hit that he did on Gordon today was awesome. I mean, awesome. Okay? Awesome. Just straight awesome. Our defensive tackles, McDonald and, oh God, what's his name? I can't think of number 90's name right now. They're all right for them to be veterans, but I can't wait till we just I know right now we can't allow Hurst and PJ Hall to play every down because it's just not that time yet. So I think what it is when we get Jelly Ellis and Eddie Vanderdoes back, the rotation will be a little different with them two coming in, and we can kind of solidify, because the run was a little better defended today, because Melvin Gordon could have did a lot more damage. But the other little running back, number 30, whoever he was, he just kept finding holes and getting holes. And just like, to me, it was just an easy day for him, number 30, whoever he is, just to run the ball. So thank God they got called for holding, with Russell Okung getting called for holding and bringing that play back. Tahir Whitehead, I'm not liking this guy at all, because to me, he allows too many plays to be set in the zone and let guys just run free, and he's too busy keeping his eyes in the backfield. So to me, if you want to keep your eyes in the backfield, then you need to be far enough depth-wise so that when somebody is running by you, beside you, you can see them in your vision. And to me, he allows too many. When he gets people behind him, he's too busy looking back at the quarterback and not knowing where he's supposed to be at. And to me, he gets outplayed. I know they're keeping him in there, but to me, he is a joke for a linebacker. To me, he just is. It was good to see Morrow play a little bit more in there. Markel Lee did okay. I like a couple of plays that he did today. So, you know, we gonna see how the way that turns out to be defensively, because our secondary got burned. They did very good in the first half, but you know, as the second half went along, they started getting burned. You know, and I think that's due to the fact, for the matter of just how the way the offense was playing. Special teams, the punter did much better in this game. Y'all know how I feel about Townsend. The kicker made the 2 field goals today. So, I mean, it is no more to say than that. Special team coverage still sucks to me because it's not allowing for our punt returner and our kick returner to really make strides and getting ourselves on a good field position when we do get the ball. You know, the minute we had good field position and starting off on the 50, we got a penalty for blocking the back by the fullback. I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man? Come on. Like, this shit's crazy. Want to go into coaching. So this is my whole take on the whole thing when it comes to this team. Because me talking about this team and coaching is going to play one-on-one, side-by-side with each other. So what they're talking about and what I'm seeing is 2 different things. What they're talking about is that, you know, the Raiders have 11 picks in the draft. So we're already talking about the draft. So I know it's only, six more games remaining now after today's game. So 6 more games remaining. And we got 11 picks. And of those 11 picks, I really only, we got 3 first-round picks. I really only want them to use 2 of them. I really would like for them to package something and go get an elite player, whether it be a wide receiver or whether it be a running back. I mean, I get what everybody is basically saying. I watch a lot of people on Twitter and the news and everybody saying, the Chiefs got Hunter in the 3rd round and Gordon came in the 3rd round and McCarthy came in the 3rd round. Well, McCarthy came in the 1st because he was an exception because he was there for the Panthers to pick him up, but that's an exception. But everybody is talking about how this team is getting ready to move to Vegas. So let's just get this solidified and out of the way. Come next, at the end of this season, let's see, let's see where the team is going to even play at first and foremost. Number 2, because we don't even know if they're even going to even be in Oakland come next year, because they're talking about raising the rent on the lease in Oakland again. So, like I keep telling y'all, Oakland is, is spending a lot of money, and they're not making any money off of Vegas just yet because Vegas does not exist. So they can't sell Vegas apparel or anything until Vegas, the stadium and everything is up and running and they are officially in Vegas. Because the one thing I know is what's going to happen, and the one thing that I know that is going to take place, and that is Oakland apparel will probably drop, but Oakland apparel will still sell. And then you're going to have Las Vegas apparel coming in, and it's going to be the new apparel. So then at that rate, you still going to have your diehards, just like when they were in Los Angeles, being, the LA Raiders, but you still have people who never said LA, were living in Oakland, still buying, apparel that said Oakland. So you had money coming in both ways. So with that being said, I just believe that this team did not quit on this coaching staff. I thought in my last video, I just felt like the team quit after the 49er game. But looking at them today, no, this team hasn't quit. They got a young nucleus. They got great, corners that's learned how to play. Garyon, you know, I seen one of my comments from one of my subs, and you know, he said to me how Garyon is not a rookie. He is a rookie essentially because this is his first year. I understand this is his second year in the league, but this is his first year being, you know, playing the whole entire season. So he has the bumps and bruises that he has to learn. Worley, I think that should be your two corners, is Worley and Conley. And let them learn how to be able to be the bump and run coverage players that Paul Gunther needs for his, you know, defense that he really and truly wants to run. Rashawn Melvin, to me, is a good corner, but he gets beat a lot due to the fact that either he's slipping and falling or he's in the wrong position to make the play. So he won't be here because of the shit that he took and said, I mean, on Twitter, and, you know, he expressed his feelings and everything. But Reggie Nelson and Carl Joseph, I don't think won't be here as well come next season. Now, so that's why I'm saying either you know, take one of those first rounds that you got coming this year, package it up with something else, and go get you a high price player, because I don't think Marshawn is coming back. So you're going to need a running back. You're going to need a workhorse running back. And we all see right now how Doug Martin is not a every down workhorse running back like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he can run the ball in certain cases. I would like to see him and Jalen Richard in the backfield together on certain plays and running certain plays that's going to, you know, throw the defense off to me. Because to me, the Chargers defense looked at the Raiders and, you know, they're like, hey, we looking at footage. It was like we looking at footage from 1998. So remember when we played this defense and this defense worked against this, and they was killing John Gruden's offensive scheme on certain stuff. So Jordy Nelson got a little banged up today, so you're going to need somebody. Martavius Bryant, that's not working out. That's not panning out. We gave up a third-round pick, but, you know, we're going to need something, you guys. We're going to need a wide receiver. We're going to need a running back. We're going to need safeties. We're going to need another corner, and we're going to need linebackers, because I just feel like we don't have the pieces just yet. Now, cap space-wise, we're going to have tons of freaking money come, you know, this offseason to do whatever it is we want to do in free agents. Now, I watched the interview that John Gruden did talking with Howie Long, and he told Howie, he said, man, don't sit up here and think because how the way things look now, because we gave up on Mack and we gave up on Cooper, that people don't want to come and play for the Raiders. Trust me, I got people calling my phone saying, I want to come to you. Because why? Because they know the Raiders will have money in 2019 and 2020. They know they're going to have the money. Now, it's just a matter of will the players want to play hard for the Raiders so we can build a championship, or do they want to go back to the old ways where the players getting paid so they can just fatten up their pockets on the downside or the last little hurrah that they feel like they're going to get. So that's my take today on what I seen in today's game, and giving you my take of what I see for the future of the Oakland Raiders. So give me your comments below. Love it when you guys comment. You know me, I'm going to respond to them all and give you my answers, what I feel as far as what the team, you know, is, how they're going about it, how they want to see it, and just go from there and see how things turn out. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my page. As always, I'm getting closer to that 500 mark. And when we do get to the 500 mark, my new benchmark will be to get to 1,000 subs. So with that being said, this your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of my take. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button over there when it's time for you knowing your boy has been putting up a video. Alright? So this is your boy signing off. Peace out, Raider Nation. As you all know, I go at the end of the video, I always go and talk about all year tutoring. This is my ladies tutoring building company, and great company. If you want to know about anything, I will put the website in the description, as I always do. Webpage is www.allyourtutoring.com. So if you have any young children, middle age, high school who needs tutoring here in the greater area of Georgia, hey, come on, man. Just look up the page, call the number, inquire, whatever it is you need to do, all right? So try it. See what I'm talking about. Peace out, Raider Nation.